How are we gonna do this with you? Carnage. Carnage. And say hello. Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be a bit of a chaotic video, I think. You're a bit higher up on the camera today. We have a special guest. I was going to say something in a little while, but she's trying to come up. I'll talk about her in a second, but I'm in my work clothes, like my home work clothes, because I work from home, and I am 3 days early for recording this because my partner is on holiday. It's his birthday tomorrow, so I can't do it tomorrow, and then he's at home for the next couple of days. Let's talk about the cat. So we have a new family member. This is Sunny. Hello. And long story short, my auntie found her in a bush. She was taken to the vets and they basically said, we can't take her for the next 2 weeks. So my auntie was going to get her a foster home because she's already got cats. She didn't want to keep the kitten. So she said she was going to give it to a foster home for the next 2 weeks, etc., until the vets could take the kitten into protection, because they do some sort of like charity cats protection thing. Are you coming up or not? Come on. Don't climb the leg. I'd rather pick you up instead of you climbing up my leg. And we went to visit my nan, and my son fell in love with this kitten. Now, I have said that I would not have any more pets. Because I know how much hard work cats are, I know how much work pets are in general, and I already have the dog. And I think in my head I was thinking of the long term, like cats live for a long time, and when my kids are older I wanted to travel, so I said no more pets, not having any more. But my son fell in love with this cat who's just dived off the chair, and then when I saw it I fell in love with it. And I couldn't really say no. She is an absolute menace though. Now she's comfortable in the house, she's like, ah, that was my leg. Well, I just put you up here and you've gone back down. Come up then. Make your mind up where you want to be. So my stitchy time has not gone very well for the last 2 weeks, because of you. Who could say no to you though? She's very, very affectionate. She follows me, particularly me, everywhere I go, and obviously I think it's because I've been feeding her. She wants to be here all the time with me. So whenever I try and stitch at night, she attacks the thread. I've been trying to do work during the week because my Etsy shop is open and I am officially self-employed now. So I need to make money. Obviously I'm still working, I'm still homeschooling, sorry, my son. So I'm trying to do the homeschooling, I'm trying to make things for the shop, I'm trying to look after this little menace. And also trying to stitch. So it's been ridiculously busy. It really, really has. And it has shown in my cross stitch stuff because I have stitched every night, but I'm so worn out that I haven't really been staying up very late and I haven't been stitching much. So I've done 3 projects this week, which are the ones that we spun the wheel for, minus Tomb Raider. I never actually did Tomb Raider, and I am behind on Necromancer. Because I'm filming this 3 days early, the 3 days that are coming up are the days that I was going to work on Necromancer. So you might see a bit more progress next time, but I'm thinking in 2 weeks time perhaps we could do a mid-year whip parade instead of just a catch-up. Because one, I have a feeling it's going to be the same as this week, where I'm not going to have much progress. And we haven't seen a lot of my charts for a long time. Well, it feels like a long time to me. So I also noticed there's a few extra subscribers. I posted my channel into a Facebook group. I think it was Full Coverage Fanatics. If you've come from there, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy what you see. My projects are mostly full coverage. I have two. Do you not want me to talk? Am I keeping you awake? I have two, I believe, non-full coverage pieces. I have 14 pieces altogether, I think, and 2 of them, I think, are samplers. I'm not 100% sure on that though, but one of them this week is a sampler. It's a long dog sampler. So let's get straight onto it. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. I don't know how I'm going to... Can you hang? I don't know if you can. Right, I need to get the Necromancer picture. Okay, so this is Necromancer. The artist is Trissabug and the shop is Thread Geeks. I got this for Mother's Day this year, so I haven't got much progress done on it, and it is March's focus. Every month I have a focus that I try and work on 3 days a week. What do you want to do? Yes. So every month I have a piece that I try and work on 3 days a week, and March's is Necromancer. So here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here is the progress now. So not much. I did 395 stitches, but bearing in mind I haven't counted this week, so as I said, I'm doing it 3 days early. This would have been 1 week's worth of progress, 395 stitches. So next time you see it, there will be a little bit more. I am still going to work on it for the next 3 days coming up. So it's at 2.33% now, and this one isn't a very big chart. It does take a little while though, because I'm stitching 2 strands full across instead of half stitch like I usually do. If you want to know about any of the details, where the project's from, what I stitch in, what thread I use, it's all in the description below for every single chart. I just put it on every single video now. It saves me having to remember to tell you in the video. So yeah, I do love this chart. I really love Trissabug. She's one of my favourite artists in cross stitch and also in diamond painting, because I do diamond paint as well, and I've done a couple of her pictures. Thread Geeks have released a few more of her pictures. I would love to buy them, but I am so behind in the stitches that I've already got. The progress that I've already got on my own projects. You're meowing for nothing. She's been fed twice today, and it is about 12:30. She has been dewormed, because at first I thought she might have worms or something, but she has been dewormed, and now she's climbing up my leg. You are climbing. Right, let's get Lord of the Rings. Let's get these done. So, Lord of the Rings is my biggest project. No, don't drink my coffee. It is 999 stitches wide, and I try and stitch on this every single night. I think it was 2 Flosstubes ago, I mentioned that I was behind on doing on progress, because I wanted to finish this before my 40th birthday. I'm now 34, by the way. I had a birthday while we were gone. So yeah, I'm now 34, which means I've got 6 years now instead of 7. So really, this chart is now a year old. Nice. Anyway, 200 stitches is what I was saying that I was going to do every night. I realised that to get a finish by the time I'm 40, 200 stitches is not enough. A lot of people gave me some great advice, and I decided to always make sure I stitched over 200. Aim for 300 if I can. If not, don't worry about it, but make sure I get over the 200 every night, because before that I was getting to 180, 170 and calling it a night. It has sort of taken away time from my other projects, but at the minute I'm okay with that. If it gets to the point where I feel like I'm just working on this project, I will tone it down a bit and go back to the 200 odd. I don't think I'm going to finish this before my 40th anyway. I might have to say 45th or something, just to, you know, but we'll see. But for now I'm doing as much as I can. So here is what it looked like last time. And here is what it looks like now. So it is looking really, really cool. So I did fill in this part here mostly, and here. So I filled in a lot of it here, filled this part. I did go up here, but not that much. It was mostly focusing on this area here. There is a page end here, and I wanted to fill in the, like, what they called ninja stitches. I wanted to fill in the ninja stitches on this page here. I'm not doing a dead straight line at the end of the page because there is a harsh line up here when I did that before with the first set of pages. I'm not doing that, I'm going to stagger it, but I just wanted to, you know, get that bit of page done. So I did 2,713 stitches in 2 weeks time, and it is now at 7.37%. So I'm really, really happy with that. I'm still sort of going in a diagonal. At the minute I'm trying to just go from the lowest page, try and fill in what I can, then hop to the next bit, fill in what I can here. I don't know if you can see up here, and then I will jump up to here, fill in this, and then slowly work my way up. I am stopping about here because I don't like working too close to the hoop, but I am not moving this chart until this is all done. So say when we get to probably here-ish, because I really don't like working in the corners of the hoop. It's just too uncomfortable. So when I feel like I'm ready to move it, I will. But this is coming on lovely, lovely, lovely. And the last one is my long dog sampler. So I haven't worked on this for quite a while actually, and I am using variegated floss. This is the first long dog sampler I've ever done because I tend to stick to full coverage. I bought this as a challenge to myself, but I didn't want to use just black. And this is the Ragnarok long dog sampler, and I'm using variegated floss from Natalie Stewart. If I haven't put her website down in the description, I will, because she sells on Etsy, but she also sells off her own website as well, and it will help her more if you purchase from the website because she doesn't have the Etsy fees. And she also has more products on her website than on Etsy, because when I first bought the floss for this, I could only get like 1 or 2 skeins, and then she had another 10 on her website. So here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here is what it looks like now. So I have finished. I really hope you can see this. I've changed the hoop for you. I have done, let's just get my little head in here. I've done the. So hope is the. And then I've come down here and you can see there's the beginning of a bat. Is that too blurry? There's a beginning of a bat here. So I've been going up and down on these bits here. And I'm trying just to go across like that, so because I did say before that the floss for this I was just going to do willy-nilly and just go wherever I felt like it, but I kind of want it so it doesn't look too nuts because you might not be able to read it. So I can see it perfectly fine like this, but I don't know how well it's coming up on camera, and I don't want the different colours to confuse the writing because it is stitched quite small. This is on 28 count, and some of the smaller letters like the T, the bottom of the T, I don't know if you can see that, that bottom of the T is a bit blurry, it's hard to see. I'm hoping once there's more done it'll be easier. It is groovy, it's definitely groovy. The colours I've picked are definitely random, but I really like it, and I am rather random anyway, so I don't want to do a sampler. One, I've never done one before, and two, I wouldn't know what on earth I was doing anyway, so I didn't want to pick and choose different parts of the chart to be different colours because I knew I would mess up somewhere. So I just wanted a variegated floss where it changed colour by itself and I just go with it, if that makes sense. I really hope that does make sense. Yeah, so that is why I picked this, and I love the Ragnarok pattern. I absolutely love the Ragnarok pattern. Right, let me get a quick drink. I think I need a new cup. My Psyduck head is wearing off. Somebody bought this for me ages ago. I think it was my partner, because Psyduck is my favourite Pokemon. I'm just looking for my phone because we are going to do the spin the wheel again. So I did the spin the wheel last week for, what did we pick? Long Dog Sampler. I would like to pick another 2 just in case I get bored of the first choice. So Lord of the Rings is a definite, Necromancer is a definite because it's May's focus, so I need another 2. So, get my big head out of the way. What are we gonna do? If it's Long Dog, I'll do it again. Ooh, Karamia. Do you know, I really haven't worked on that as much as I should have. I've done a tiny, tiny little bit of Postman. Karamia I haven't done enough on, so I'm really, really glad about that one. I will try and do as much as I can on that because I know it's got a lot of background. It's the Gecko Rouge one. I don't know if she sells that anywhere else now because Medusa Dollmaker is now selling her patterns on Etsy. I don't think I've seen Karamia on there. So it's the Gecko Rouge one. Right, so let's just do a bonus. Is it going to focus? I hope that stays in focus. Is it going to be Tomb Raider again? Right, okay. Well, if I get bored of Karamia, you might see Tomb Raider. But yeah, everything is just all over the place at the minute. But I do appreciate you all watching. Thank you for anybody that checks out the Etsy shop. The link is in the description below. I do sell patterns. I hand make cover minders. Oh, let me show you what I've been making. This is another thing that's been causing me a real issue with the cat because for some reason she likes to chew polymer clay. So I've really got to be careful where I leave this. But I am doing, I wouldn't say it's a commission, I'm doing it for free. But I am making an eagle. It doesn't look like an eagle right now, but I am making a Albanian eagle, and this is what I kind of want it to do. I want it to be around rocks, but I had to do the feathers one by one individually. I don't know if you can see them. And they have taken forever and ever and ever. I've finally baked them. They are set so the cat can't bite them. And then I need to work on the head. Then I need to do the painting. Then I need to do the base. I need to paint the rocks. I need to do some, I want some like water effect in there. I need to do all of that. Plus stocking the shop, advertising, taking care of the kids, homeschooling, taking care of this little menace that's now asleep on my diamond painting drills. I need to look after the dog. My daughter's baby's due in a month. It's a lot. It's a lot. So if you want to support me in any way possible, I would really, really appreciate it if you checked out the Etsy shop. I do have some really cool, have I got them with me? Cat. Speaking of cats, I made these Cheshire Cat magnets and the teeth glow in the dark. They are, I'm really proud of these. I even painted the eyes on these. I'm really, really proud of these. So yeah, one of them has sold and I was so happy when it sold because sometimes I think my stuff isn't good enough. So when things sell, you know, I'm ecstatic. Like there was a octopus jar with samurai swords in its hands that sold last week, and I was ecstatic because I didn't think he would sell because the price of him was higher. Whenever there's something more expensive in my shop, I'm always not worried. But thank you to everybody that supports me, even if it's just watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. So I'm going to go because I have loads to do and I haven't eaten yet. And I need to edit this. So next time we will do a... Let's do it. Let's do a whip parade. Next time I come back, we'll do a whip parade. So I will see you in 2 weeks for a mid-year whip parade. Bye, guys.